Howdy, and welcome to the show dedicated to everything you have to experience right here in the Lone Star State. My name is Shane McAuliffe, and first up, some fast cars with incredible stories. You see, up in Nocona, there is a car museum that is unbelievable, and it's in a town of 3,000 Texans. Their collection is crazy, making it an easy stop to cruise on into on the Texas bucket list.
Nocona, Texas used to be a hot spot for cowboys on horses heading down the Chisholm Trail. But today, you'll find a lot more horsepower in the middle of town.
This is the car capital of Texas, and so we just kind of took the ball and run with it. We like that.
Billy Dean Dobbs is the caretaker of the Horton Classic Car Museum, an incredible compilation of cars, some of which are the most sought-after antique automobiles in the world.
There's so many stories on each individual car that it's unbelievable.
Now, Billy Dean used to work in the oil fields, but when the museum opened in 2013, he floored it on over to the fine collection to help care for the classics.
Well, it's been a dream job for me, and I'll tell you, the very first time that I come in here and saw this, I mean, I was just blown away, and I fell in love with it then. So this here is a pretty special little car.
It's immaculate. How is it so immaculate?
You know, it's just been well kept, and we baby a lot of these.
This unparalleled clump of cars is so rare, it does beg the question.
In a town of 3,000 people, what is this doing here?
A lot of people ask me that. The reason why this is here is this is Mr. and Miss Horton's hometown, so why not put it in a little town in Nocona, Texas?
Pete and Barbara Horton still call Nocona home, and during a very successful career in the oil business, Pete wandered into a car auction one day and was hooked.
He comes out there with 16 Vettes.
So he just kind of dipped his toe into car collecting.
He did. He just dipped it in there. Yeah.
When I bought my one classic car, my wife was ready to kill me. So I can't imagine coming home with 16.
Yeah. That's quite a start.
Yeah. Honey, I bought a few things today.
Yeah.
Today, the collection consists of 150 cars.
Total value of those 150 cars.
I can't answer that one for you.
You can't or you won't?
I can't answer that one for you.
With 3 massive buildings to explore, you'll find fine automobiles with far-out stories. But first and foremost is the collection of Corvettes.
This is the starting of them. So this here's the cream puff.
This 1953 Corvette was the first year for the sports car, and only 300 were made.
If there is 100 left that's in a shape like this, I don't know if you could even touch it for $1 million.
That's something else.
You'll find every model from 1953 to 1973 in this one room, and these cars all have matching numbers, meaning the engine is original to the car, which is a big thing for car guys. But there's so much more to each one of these very rare Vettes.
All right, this right here is a 1954 Vette. This here used to belong to Roy Clark.
All right.
Y'all remember him on Hee Haw?
Sure.
This was quite an addition to the museum.
It is a beautiful color.
Yes, it is. It's called a pennant blue. Very few were made, and I kind of like to get in there and sit every now and then and act like I'm picking and grinning like Roy. But I can't play guitar or sing, so.
I always thought he was a bigger guy, too.
Yeah,
I can't believe you fit in there.
This 1963 Stingray split window Corvette belonged to Sandra Bullock.
Oh, wow. Of course, a good-looking woman has a good-looking car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, this is just the first room of rare cars to explore.
This here is the 1931 Packard Phantom Dual Cal Sport. This is a pretty special car. Just look at the craftsmanship that they did back in the day is unbelievable. The chrome today is nothing like that. That was real chrome. Door right here, you could open it up, and then that would give them a little air back there for their feet.
AC
you know?
back in
a little
1931.
AC, yeah. That's what I get out of it. So
Can you imagine the middle of the Great Depression seeing this car come down the road? Mike?
no, I mean unbelievable.
If you're a Ford guy, there's plenty for you to find here too.
Car right over here to your far right over here. This GT350, it's a 69, the one that's the furthest over there. That used to belong to Bob Seeger.
Oh man, good time of rock and roll.
And of course, you got the little 66 GT350
Another
that's
beautiful
original.
car.
It's pretty sweet.
The GT500 though.
And then you got this one right here. This is the 69 GT500 here that was one of Carroll Shelby's cars, and he's actually signed it on the dash. You got all your little Cobra emblems everywhere, from the floor mats to right here to the push button lock, you know.
I've never seen the Cobra head push button lock. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and it's a bad hombre.
Well, what's your favorite car?
You know, I don't know if you can really pick a favorite one, but I think I'd have to go with the old Packards. They're just, you know, all hand built, and they didn't have all that technology like we have today. And to see an automobile that's well built and well made like that is unbelievable.
Being able to see these classic cars in immaculate condition with colors that canvas the color chart is worth the cost of a tank of gas to get here, because it's well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
If you are a car classic enthusiast, then this is the place you need to come. It's quite an honor just to be able to come in and walk through here and see cars that you won't see no more.